I find myself atop an immense dam nestled in the picturesque Swiss Alps, but my purpose here extends beyond the allure of snow, ice, and breathtaking landscapes. My focus is on this, one of the world's most demanding and extraordinary construction sites. Teams are tirelessly working to erect a colossal new dam in an environment that offers no mercy. Positioned 2,000 meters above sea level, this site is isolated for hours from any major city, accessible only during a few fleeting months each year due to the harsh winter conditions. All right, campers, rise and shine. And don't forget your boots because it's chilly out there. It's cold out there every single day. But pause for a moment. Why embark on the construction of a gleaming new dam when there appears to be a dam already standing right behind it? Well, that original structure, aged nearly a century, bears a crack and has suffered damage beyond the realm of repair. You see, Spitallamm stands as one of the pioneering large arch gravity dams, globally constructed here in the mountainous terrain between 1925 and 1932. It predates the renowned Hoover Dam, which concluded its construction 3 years later. Soaring to a height of 114 meters, Spitallamm held the distinction of being one of the world's tallest dams upon its completion. This monumental structure was meticulously crafted by approximately 600 laborers, relying heavily on manual labor. But wait a moment. For those of you watching from home pondering the concept of an arch gravity dam, let's take a step back. It's a type of dam that curves upstream and narrows, utilizing its own weight and support bracings to channel the majority of water pressure against the rock walls of the canyon in which it is situated. Such dams are particularly suitable for areas with robust rock formations, much like this section of the Alps, and they demand less material compared to similar construction methods. The successful completion of this extraordinary structure heralded the creation of a new artificial lake, now harnessed for hydroelectric power generation. This lake is truly massive, boasting a volume of 94 million cubic meters, making it one of the largest reservoirs under the ownership and operation of the energy company Quao and among the biggest reservoirs in all of Switzerland. However, about 3 decades after the completion of this remarkable dam, a rather startling revelation came to light. In the 60s, as the area gained popularity among tourists and filmmakers, tests conducted on the dam yielded disconcerting results. Investigators discovered a substantial crack on the lakeside of the structure.
Well, actually, it was more than a crack. It's what's called a vertical separation. In other words, a massive chunk of material, running almost all the way from top to bottom, has started to separate from the rest of the dam. The mass concrete, there's a smaller horizontal crack below the crest of the dam as well. Over the years, it's been getting worse, and there are concerns about what might happen to the structure in the event of an earthquake. Well, that was the original plan. Break off the material that's already separating, patch it up with some new, better quality concrete so it's even stronger than before. But it turned out to be too risky. An investigation showed that doing that could lead to a so-called alkali aggregate reaction, which could cause long-term damage to the concrete. On top of all this, quite literally, sediment has started building up behind the dam and is now accumulating around the lower discharge zone. That's not good, because if this area gets completely blocked, it'll be harder to release water from the reservoir if they need to.
Luckily, the country is home to a whopping 800,000 millionaires, and that's with a population of only 9 million people. Millionaires who have had to adapt recently. The country's leading financial institution since 1856 collapsed earlier this year. In fact, Bloomberg reports families worth over $500 million, Swiss or otherwise, are changing their strategies, looking to other safe haven investments, with another area of interest being collectibles, with the greatest allocations to art. Masterworks has racked up impressive returns for sold works and has acquired over 300 paintings. While a single return is not a guarantee of future returns, their 15th exit, a Cecily Brown piece, was just a few days ago for a 77.3 annualized net return. Masterworks now has $800 in assets under management. I've been to a lot of construction sites, but never seen anything like this. Cost-wise, the USD $140 new dam is pretty small compared to your typical mega project, but its sheer scale and the challenges facing its teams are. The original dam was built with a single arch, which is that huge curve you can clearly see from here. But take a look at a cross-section and the lakeside of the dam rises up in a straight line. Its replacement is going to be a double curvature dam, which means it will curve in a vertical direction too. That means that the dam's walls can be made thinner, less materials out of spec, while still having the strength needed to hold back all that water. The new dam will be the same height as the old dam, but strong enough to be further extended in future if there were ever plans to grow the reservoir. Building all of that goes like this. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel